Hey everyone, how's it going? Long time no see. Normally we've been kind of doing breaks and whatnot, which we'll continue to do here sporadically, but I think it's about time we get to grading some of these cards. And these cards that I'm grading here, or for this submission in particular, I'm kind of doing a little test on. I went to a local card shop, found a bunch of cards that someone had sold their binder for, found out they looked in like they were in really good condition, and I felt like I couldn't pass up on the price for some of them too. So we're gonna go through here a little bit and take a look at a little pre-grading. Once I get these back, I will make another video submission here showing, how close I was with some of these grades, and it'll be a learning experience for me as well. I've only sent one card off to be graded, and lucky enough it was a black label here, Leafeon VMAX. So I think I got lucky, obviously, one time. So we'll test my eye here and see what happens. So I'm not sure how this is going to get incorporated into the video, if this is going to be a video on its own, or if this is going to be kind of clipped in, at the end. But we'll start by taking a look at some of these. This is a Dark Hypno first edition. Looks like it's in pretty good condition. I think that mark, oh boy, oh good, is from the sleeve. So just taking a look at this one, the whitening on the back, there's a few small spots in each corner here. So I would say this is going to be at least a 9. And here is where it's going to be tricky for me now, is I found a couple of these, they're in beautiful condition, but they have print lines, if you can see that right there. From what I hear and looking online, it's kind of like a 1-point deduction. So if this card would have been a 10, which judging by the back, it would have been, I'm assuming that can be a 9 as well, but I'm also pretty optimistic on how these are gonna go. This is also in really good condition. This is a Sneasler EX from Rocket and Team Rocket. Little small speck in the corner. A little bit down below as well there. I think that's a solid 9 candidate as well. No surface scratching that I can see, and for having these silver borders like the old ones too, that's in pretty good condition. And I think we can expect a 9 out of that. This one as well, honestly, it's Japanese, first edition. I believe it's an Expedition. This one could be a 10. I really do not see a flaw on this one. I think maybe a little in the, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go on a limb and say that one will get a 10. Here's the one that I'm very sad about. This Suicune has a print line there, all the way across. Looks like a little scratch up there, but you can see the print line all the way across. And I think that's gonna dock it to a 9, or I think it's gonna be an 8, but it's in beautiful condition other than that. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of these cards in this good of condition before. It was very exciting to find those, because everything that I see online, if you're looking to buy some of these cards, you're gonna, oh, there's a print line down the way there. You're gonna probably, if you're looking for a raw card, you're probably gonna be best case scenario, it seems like a 7, maybe 8. So finding these in this good a condition was really fun, and they were pretty cheap, honestly. I have a spreadsheet that I'll go over when I get these back to show a profit and loss if this was worth it, and I'm 99% sure it's gonna. This one looks like a 9 as well, but on the back, yeah, we're sitting well there. That could be a 10 too. if just one of these hit a 10, I mean, it's all paid for. This Jolteon is a no symbol Jolteon, which I was ecstatic to find. It's an error card that most of the Jolteons from Jungle have a jungle symbol on there. And this one's actually in really good shape. A little whitening in the corner here. And this hollow pattern can be quite finicky with the scratches. And it's hard to tell with the little lightning marks on here what's a scratch and what's a lightning mark. But I'm going to say this is probably an 8, which is amazing. This is a really nice base set Venusaur, and it's in amazing condition as well. In terms of centering, I think it's still a little off. It was the shorter end left to right here, but I think that's a 9, maybe 10. For Alligator Expedition, this is a really nice card as well. Got this, I think, for like $35, which is a steal. All of these cards that I was able to get, this is going to be the only problem right up here. So this might be an 8. All these cards that I was able to get, in my opinion, even for, especially for the condition, the price that I bought them for was cheaper than what they would normally go for raw. So I don't see a loss coming here, but the first edition Dark Golbat, amazing condition here. I'd take a lot of these out. Oh, so we got some white up in here. But I just wiped them down and put them in new sleeves and a new top loader here because I'm going to be sending them in maybe tomorrow. So I didn't really want to go through that fingerprinting it up again. But for Alligator, from Neo to, Genesis, sorry. Oops. Some little scratches here. If you can see that right there. A little up here. So some scratches, but really all in all, not bad for the hollow pattern on that one. I don't know the pop for these at 9s or 10s. I will try to get that information here before we do the final video. Good back though, very good back. And this bad boy, so excited to find that one. This is a beautiful card. Very good hollow pattern, like no scratches. And the back is really nice. If there's one candidate in here that I think could get a 10, it's this one. I think most of these, you know, are 9s, 8s, 9s, maybe a 10 sprinkled in there. I'm hoping I'm erring on the low side, but I'm trying to assume that my inexperience will lead me to be a little bit more confident than I should be. But this is a first edition Tyranitar from, I believe it's Expedition, and it's in amazing condition as well. Very cool card. If this grades really well, which I think it should be at least a 9, it's a very valuable card. This is the other tragedy. This Houndoom with a print line right here. It's got a little bit of scratching, maybe right there. And coming down here. So honestly, everything I've looked at when I've graded cards before, at least because I've mostly graded modern, has been in the poor centering, but the centering on these have been really good. So that's not the problem, and I am not sure how much they dock you for scratches on the hollow. You know, like, are each of these worth a point? Do they have like a range of that? I don't know. We'll find out. I'm going to say it's an 8. This is a really nice one because of the swirl, a double swirl actually. Oh no, that's probably more like a bubble, but it's a nice swirl in the top left. Erica's Venusaur, Japanese, flawless, hollow pattern. This one definitely has a shot at a 10, I think, as well. Maybe a little whitening down right there, which would probably knock it to a 9, I guess. Bummer. That would have been a nice one for a 10, but... And I love the artwork on this one. This Butterfree, and I believe this is Expedition as well. First edition. Beautiful hollow pattern, no scratches. This is a possibility of a 10 as well. So, I mean, if I'm going to try to be safe, I'll say that's a 9, but I really think it's a 10. And then this reverse hollow Dragonite from Expedition. And this one is in great condition as well. Great centering. No, maybe a tiny speck of white down there. So I give that a 9 too. So there you have it. I'm not sure what I can realistically expect. I feel like I shot a little high even on this video. I was going to try to go a little lower so I didn't make it seem like I didn't know what I was doing. But it is what it is, so we'll go with that. And here is what else. That was all that I bought from the local card store here, but these are the other ones I'm kind of thinking about sending in. So kind of wanted to get some more vintage ones taken care of. These are in great condition as well. I will keep you posted on the full return, and we'll figure out how that's going to go down. But thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.